What is up, my mates of YouTube? My name is Aussie Marcel, and in today's video we're going to be looking at one of the unsung heroes of the fragrance world, Joop Homme Absolute. But before I get into the review, if you like my content and you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please consider doing so by hitting that big red subscribe button down below. It helps me out more than you can possibly imagine, so thank you very much. If you're at all hesitant to try Joop Homme Absolute just based purely on the fact that it's got Joop Homme in the name, rest assured that this shares nothing in common with the 1980s powerhouse. It doesn't really share anything in common with the Le Parfum or the Eau de Parfum either. Joop Homme Absolute is its own unique beast, and I can't stress the word unique enough. I don't think I've ever smelt a fragrance that has so many prominent smoky notes, yet comes across so gentle either. Joop Homme Absolute comes in at about $55 Australian. I've seen it go down to about $40 on eBay, but that was with some discounts. Generally, it's hovering around the $50 to $60 mark, and at that price, I would still recommend it. The blacked out bottle with the yellow accents almost perfectly captures what the fragrance is like. It is a dark fragrance, but there is some brightness to it as well. The smokiness coming from the incense notes is quite gentle, and I've never smelt a gentle smoke before. It's like they've taken a church incense and have dialed it down to 2 out of 10 on the power factor. There is a touch of spice from black and white pepper. There is a slight sweetness from vanilla, and then there's that gentle smoke from incense. But everything about the fragrance is on the gentle side. It's soft. And because it's soft, I actually can imagine this being a unisex fragrance. It's marketed towards men, but in my opinion, it's more of a unisex scent. Doesn't mean you shouldn't try it though if you're not a fan of feminine smelling or feminine leaning fragrances. This fragrance has enough in it to appeal to both men and women and everyone in between. Like I said before, the only real prominent notes in this fragrance are a black or white pepper, a vanilla, and then that smoky incense. But everything is presented in this sort of subdued, mellow, gentle way. I've really yet to smell another smoke-based fragrance that smells quite like this. Usually smoky fragrances pack a really amberish wallop to them, or they're really animalic, or the patchouli in them is just very intense. But this is a different beast entirely. This is very gentle and it's quite soft. Performance for this one is very solid, but not a beast like the original Joop Homme. We're talking about 7 hours, on my skin at least, and if you spray it on your clothes, you might get a little bit longer wear out of it. This is going to be an evening scent. This is going to be a cold weather scent, but it isn't so strong that you couldn't pull it off on a mild spring or autumn day either. The clothes that I would pair this with are a leather jacket or a dark blazer, as this is a classy and sophisticated scent. I wouldn't label this as a casual scent, so if you're somebody that doesn't really venture outside of jeans, a hoodie or sneakers, this may not be the fragrance for you either. But I wouldn't want to deter you from wearing this, especially if you're maybe getting dressed up on a dinner date or something like that. This is really going to excel in those sorts of situations. So, if you've ever tried Joop Homme Absolute before, let me know in the comments below. I know it's not a popular fragrance, but it really is fantastic for the money. And until the next video, my name is Aussie Marcel, and I'll catch you guys around.